with Valter, and he just did a few tests with me, and it was pretty interesting because I did another video with Dr. Grant 3 weeks ago where he did a few tests with me, and there's my breathing I need to still work on, and there was my memory that was a bit affected as well. Those were like the main things I came on, but I know it's really connected to some strong symptoms of depression I will always have. It's kind of like a genetic thing. So, Walter, that you did some tests with me, it was amazing. It's really good. He knows what he's doing. It worked. And what are the 4 things that came out with me? The first one was?
Yeah, so we did I have a kit that has 30 emotions. And so that's what the specific thing we tested. There's much more, and we'll do it in future.
Yeah, it's better. Just take it all. I'm like, you're the guy, man.
So out of the 30, you only open for 4, which is fantastic. So there's a lot of balance, and really says a lot about the work you've done for yourself, which is awesome. So one was depression. The other one was disappointed, terror, and worry were the 4 emotions you open for.
Do you feel like there's any connection between them? Because I feel depression is something that's more like that could be genetics, because I know I've struggled a lot with anxiety and depression, but like very extreme severe cases. So when you talk about terror, I'm like, is that a level of anxiety? It's like terror level of anxiety?
Yeah, that is a form of anxiety, right? Okay. But it's just, so I think with that one, like specifically, terror would probably most likely, unless you experience like certain people working firefighter, police, or in the army, and those type of scenarios, right? So they would experience terror a little bit more so than not, right? So, but if you haven't experienced that, it's probably most likely from like family passed on.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then there was worry.
Worry, yeah, okay, that's common.
That's common, okay.
Right? That's not a big deal, but it's one of those things, again, we have to train our mind, because what is worry? Worry is negative goal setting, right? So to me, I look at that and think, okay, well, it's just retraining the brain to view things, right? Different perception, different way of thinking, more positive neural pathways with the more work you're doing, which you're already doing, which is great. Again, depression, that's deeper too. It could be passed on from family. It could be just the way we're taught, the way we think. So those type of things, again, can be worked on. And again, with the treatment I do, so what I do is, and we'll do it in the future when we have time, is so I'll take those 4 emotions, put on this machine, it's called the GSR 120. And what I do is I'll get you to hold a grounder, and I send those frequencies of those emotions back in your body through acupuncture points. I'll use different acupuncture points for different people, but so you got to view acupuncture based on 12 meridians correspond to your organs. So think of them like energy highways that run along your body that you can't see with the naked eye. And those acupuncture points are entrances in those highways, like a Wallstein Walker's Line if you're from the local area here in Hamilton, Burlington area. And basically what I'm doing is send those frequencies in through those entrances in those energy highways, and they're going through those energy highways into your cells, and your cells are reading the barcode. It's like, oh, I know what this is, and it will use its own energy to rebalance itself out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, I'd like to see me have a treatment of that. That seems pretty interesting. I didn't know I was going to get all of that. So how about, like, if it's good, I'm supposed to come back in Toronto this weekend even, or next week. So that'll be good.
Yeah, we'll set
that up.
Yeah, we'll set that up.
That'll be really good. I'd love to see what it is. And also, especially with the whole being very in touch with myself, to really feel like the before and after, that's going to be amazing. I think it's so cool with people that develop that strong sense. Yeah. They'd be great people to test, as test subjects, to test things out.
Absolutely. Especially when it comes to emotions or hormones, you have to be very in tune to really know the difference. That's why sometimes I like to get people to do like a blood work or whatever, so they see numbers if they're not as in tune. And but if it's other things like foods that I do or plants, pollens that people are more, it's obvious. You eat it, you're bloated.
Did you ever find something different with the people that have to have a different balance because let's say you're vegan now?
Okay, yeah.
Like you feel like, oh no, something usually happens because someone's vegan, and
well, something drastic will change.
Okay.
So sometimes it's for the good, but other things will need work.
Okay.
Yeah, so definitely there's always things, we're constantly in wear and tear, right? So there's something that will need to be worked on for sure. Everybody, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be cool to show. And basically, the way I look at it, all I'm doing is sending energy back in your body so your body can heal itself. Because your body is an amazing tool to heal itself. I'm just the catalyst to help it get there, essentially.
Oh, I'm really excited.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
I'm really happy about that because I know that I've always had like a form of random injuries that would happen in my body, which got me to learn to work around them. But I healed really fast, but I would always have something else. I'm like, okay, my body's speaking. When I'm saying like my body's rejecting bodybuilding, it's because unless I do my bodybuilding differently with a different emphasis, of just get muscles as big as possible. My body's like, no. It's like I feel my body's telling me, no, you don't want that anymore. You're not about that anymore.
Yeah.
You're not there anymore.
Yeah.
There's some, you got to train for people in a way that you're showing them a way of, this is how you integrate all of yourself into anything that you do.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're lifting weights, where are you going with this? Your thoughts are where you're going with this. Although you're fully in that present moment of what it requires from you, you know that each repetition, each moment you're doing is getting you closer to the idea of where you're going, the thoughts, so that you could go within the thoughts that will that create the atmosphere to have your mind aligned and growing the way it needs to grow. So you got to create an atmosphere for that growth in your own mind. It wants to go in that direction. And that's what we're talking about, manipulating your environment. So for me, I'm going to kind of realign my own body to be able to heal itself properly. So I'm just saying, well, maybe there's something I didn't know. Yeah. And my willpower is not enough.
Absolutely.
I have to come here.
And I agree with you. It's like, definitely, I don't want to make it about willpower. I want to make it about being smart and efficient.
Yes, there you go.
So am I going to fight wanting, I love cookies. I love chocolate chip cookies. Am I going to fight that? No, I'm not going to. So just don't buy them.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what I mean? Like, create the environment that's going to create your best success.
Sweet.
So that's the best way to do it.
All right. Once again, I'm excited. We can make this happen.
I can't wait.
All right. Take care, everyone. We'll see you soon. And remember, click on that subscribe button, and we'll have some links of how you could get in touch with Valter. And what do you think his nickname should be? Should it be Valtron, like Voltron, or should it be Valder-Mor? Huh? I like Valder-Mor. Like, you want more of Valter? Valder-Mor. I like it. I think it likes it too. See?
That's funny.
I like it. I was thinking about that on my way here. All right. Take care, everyone. Till next time.
See you guys.